Hey everyone. Okay, so let's take a few moments and talk about everything parties. So with Scentsy, there are so many different ways to parties, and they are completely individualized for you as a consultant and your host. So just to kind of go over a few of them, of course, a bunch of people are doing things online now. Post COVID, and the fact that everybody's just busy in life and don't want to gather. So, Facebook parties, text messages parties, those are lifesavers. So, for a Facebook party, they can be everything from a couple days, 3-4 days, to a week to 2 weeks. You can extend them, shorten them, however long, whatever you need. There are several great Facebook groups that the consultants actually lay out all the posts of what they do. You can take those posts, make them your own, and you have an outline for a Facebook party. And like I said, completely individualized for you and your host. The text message parties are just what they sound. You get a host that wants to send a certain text message out to family and friends, and they shop a link. You can put them in a group message and kind of you post, or you message some things out to them, and everybody learns about the products and shops the link. So just a fun different thing from Facebook, because not everybody has Facebook. It makes it nice, but if you have hosts that aren't on Facebook, then that's an option as well. Now, when I say shop a link, what I'm talking about is when you have a host or any sort of party, you're going to have a shopping link for that, where people are going to be able to click on it, get on your personal website, PWS. You'll see us abbreviate that a bunch. And they just shop just like they would anywhere else. I'll show you guys that in a few moments. But most of the time, that's the easiest, where everybody individually goes on, shops, checks out. Everything is shipped directly to them from Scentsy. You can bulk order, do one big order for several different people if you like. And they kind of split the shipping cost, so it saves them on shipping. And then if you have larger parties where a party is over $200, then they're really going to save on shipping. And over $500, a party is the shipping is free. So keep that in mind. That also helps with parties. Another way to party is an in-person party. Of course, who doesn't like gathering and getting to see the products and, of course, smell the scents, because we all know that smelling these scents are what sells it. So a couple ways that I've done in-person parties before. I have done them myself, especially if I'm first starting out. My launch party, or the seasons change parties. You invite family, friends. You have products that you have sitting out. You have your scents that for them to smell. I've done it to where it's been floating, so people kind of come and go. They see and smell the stuff, place their orders one-on-one with me, so it's not as much pressure on me to get up and talk in front of people. But then as I've gained confidence, I have done them where I've done a presentation. So I have everything set up. I stand in front of everybody, talk about the products. Of course, everybody gets to try the scents, and then they place their orders. Both of those, if it's an in-person party, I do recommend doing a bulk order, because if they've come to your house, then that means they're local to you. You're going to be able to get their order to them. So it entices people to buy if they know they're going to save on shipping. And when I talked about the saving on shipping, if you get a party over $200, everybody's individual shipping is only going to be 5% of their product cost. And then if you get a party that's over $500, everybody's shipping's free. So who doesn't like to announce, hey, everybody gets free shipping? Makes people want to buy more. So what I do with that is, once the party's over, I sit down, I place everybody's order in one big order. I check out, everything gets shipped to me, and then I individually bag up everybody's orders, make them as cute and fun as you want to. And then either I get them out to the customers, or if it's a hostess party, then I personally get all the orders back to that host, and then they get them out to their family and friends. They can arrange that. So that's just the way I do that. There's also things you'll hear us talk about, bag parties with Scentsy, and that is exactly what it sounds like. Get a bag, put some products, put some testers, order forms, catalogs in there, and let a host take it with them. Or if you're the host, you work in an office, you work in a setting where there's a bunch of people gathered in one place, have a bag party, you know, where people can smell and see the products, place orders. It's a no-brainer. If it's the host, then I kind of work it where, you know, they borrow the bag for a week, 2 weeks, whatever's convenient. They gather all the orders, and then at the end, I place the orders and get it back to her, just like I talked about the in-person parties. Most Facebook parties, online parties, I just let everybody shop online. If I am close to the host, as far as local, and she's close to some of the guests, then you can offer that bundle and save, you know, order. But that's personally up to you. So let's talk about why somebody would like to host, or why you would like to host. First of all, if you're starting out, your launch event is essential. You know, pick Facebook, pick in-person, pick bag party, pick all the above. Let anybody and everybody know that you're a consultant and you're having your launch event, because it's going to help you reach your awards with Scentsy, especially the first 15 days. If you sell that $500 in products, then you're going to earn the shooting star award, and it goes on from there. But you also earn rewards as far as products. So if you are the host, or if you have a host, the reason people want to host is free and half offs. So I have a catalog. I'm looking at the back of it, and it breaks it down. And honestly, anything over 200, anything between 200 and like 350, they're going to earn 10% of their party order in free stuff. So for example, if they have a $250 order, they're going to earn $25 in free stuff, and they're going to have one half off. Then anything between $350 and $500 in orders, they're going to earn 10%. So a $350 order is going to get them $35 in free stuff and 2 half-offs. Then when you jump above 500, the rewards jumps up to 15%. So a $500 party earns the host $75 in free products and 3 half-offs. And then if you get above $1,000 in party orders, then they earn that 15%. So that could be $150 in free product stuff plus, and then they get 4 half-offs. So that's why people want to host, is to get that free and half-offs. So if this is your launch event, or you're doing a catalog change event, then not only are you going to make commission off of it, but you're also going to rack in those rewards of free and half-off. So on top of all of those, I want to talk briefly about a catch-all party. So once you have had your launch event and you're an established consultant, you're selling month after month, always have a open party. So it can be something simple as you run it month to month. So if you're in June, you have a June shopping party. You know, any random orders that come on, family and friends want to buy from you, you have a new customer that you've reached out to, somebody stumbles on your website and purchases, then make it to where they can put their order under that link and you're getting the rewards. Okay, so I personally do run them month to month. So like the first of the month to the end of the month, and then the next month I start another party, so forth. Shopping links are another one, where somebody personally buys, you know, once a month, every 2 months, every 3 months, and they can rack up their own rewards by using that personal link or share it with family and friends. You set it up just like a party, but I just tend to name them shopping links. But no matter what the party is, the longest you can keep it open is up to 90 days. So remember that for shopping links, or if you have like a month-to-month open party that didn't quite make it to the $200 and you want to extend it to the next month, that's fine, but you can't extend it more than 90 days because you can risk losing the rewards. So just keep that in mind. But back to the catch-all party, that's exactly what it is. Just always have yourself a catch-all party. And a little word to the wise, after you've done your launch event, so for your launch event, you definitely want to be the host. But for future catch-all parties, what I do is I have created my son a email and a profile to where he is my customer. So each month he is my catch-all host. Because as a consultant, if you are hosting a party, and let's say you have a new person that you're talking to about joining and you want to offer them the host exclusive kit, which we'll get into later. If you are, as the consultant, the host of a party, you cannot flip that party to another person to give them the rewards or offer them that join kit. So each month I just open my shopping link, my catch-all monthly party under my son, so that way if I do need to flip that party to somebody, he, as the host, I'm allowed to. So just keep that in mind. If you have more questions about that, need details, just let me know. But just kind of throwing that out there. And then I am going to flip around and show you how to start a party and different things like that. So you'll probably hear my son screaming because he was outside with Dad and they just came in, and so now he's upset. Okay, so I am on my workstation, Scentsy dashboard, and I am under orders. Okay, so when you go to orders, outside? Yeah, buddy, we can't go outside right now. I'm going to do this video and then I'll take you outside, I promise, okay?
That's too hot.
Daddy says too hot? Okay, baby. We'll cool off for a minute and then me and you'll go outside, okay? You go watch cartoons and drink your juice. And
That's too hot. Asthma.
Okay. We'll go outside in just a minute, okay? Okay, so I am on. Do you want to say hey to everybody? Oh, you're gonna help me now? You're gonna say hey? No. Okay. Life. This is life. This is Mr. Chance. Chance is everything, and he is Mr. Wildman and involved in everything. But anyway. Okay. Now be quiet.
My face.
I know. You gotta be quiet and let me do this. Okay, so I am on my workstation, Scentsy workstation, and under orders. And when you click, I was going to say it's spinning, so give it just a moment. Okay, so when you go to orders, it gives you the options of order history, open orders, club, and then down here, create a party. Okay, so you're just going to walk through these steps. So let's say you want to name it My Launch Event. Okay, so you name it whatever you want to, continue. And then this is where you're going to put the host information. So if you are the consultant, no sir. If you the consultant are the host, hold on, I'll give it to you. Give me just a second. Are the host, then you simply click on that button, use consultant as host. If you're not the host and you have somebody else doing it, then you just fill in their information in that. But so we're just, for the time being, going to use me as the host. Save and continue. No, sir, please. Then you're going to go through this part and you're just going to customize it. It's got 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. Everything from party message. Scentsy does fill in the information, but feel free to change it up and make it personal to you or your host. Please, sir. So, you, like I said, you can change this up as much as you want to. And then you go on to next, and you've got images or videos. So if you have a picture that your host wants to put on, or you want to post a picture, then you can make it as personalized as you want. And then the
Mommy.
featured products are just if you get to choose like 3 products that either you or your host love. And that way when people get on your website, like on that hostess party, then you just pick 3 of like your top 3 favorite products and put in there. So when people stumble upon, like they get on the shopping link or, the party page and they have no clue what to choose, then they can always go and say, hey, the host loves these 3 products, then I might check them out. So like I said, make it as personal as you want. And then the end date. So Scentsy will always push it out for 2 weeks. So it automatically fills in that 2-week period. But you get to pick the end date. So like I said, if it's a catch-all party, you do month to month. So you're going to end at the end of the month. If it's an in-person party or a Facebook party, I always pick the end date. If you have a in-person party that's going to be next week on Tuesday, then I end it on Tuesday. So anybody can shop up till that day, and then I'm going to close it out on that one. Or I run my Facebook parties through the weekend, so it always closes on a Sunday night. So you just get to pick. And then when you hit close or continue, it creates your shopping link. So you simply can copy that link and share it with anybody and everybody. Now, if you notice, I spelled this wrong intentionally. So let's say there's something that you need to change with your party order. So you can go to open orders. So we're back at orders and open orders. So there is this party that I just created. Now if I use this small edit details, then it takes me right back to it to where I can correct anything I need to. And it walks you through if you needed to change the host, you can change it, but you just go through the steps just like you did before. But if you needed to edit anything, these are always editable. If you need to change the date, like a party need to be extended for another week or something like that. And there again, you're back to your party and you can share that link. So let's talk about placing an order. There's a couple ways that you can place an order. When you're under orders, you can go down here to start individual order. So this, if it's for a customer, you enter it in. If it's for yourself, you click it and it brings all your information in. You always attach an order to a party. So let's say I want to attach this to my launch event. So I've put that in. You'll put where you want it shipped to, my address or something else. And then you're just going to search the product. So let's search. Okay, so let's say we want a couple mini fan diffusers. Okay, so see, it is adding to my cart. And then I would simply check out, go through the process of entering the information, and everything, that order will go towards counting for my launch event for those rewards. Now you can also place an order on your PWS, your personal website. This is where any customer is going to shop, but you can also place an order on there as well. Make yourself familiar with it as much as you can, so that way you can help customers out. But everything's broken down into categories, so it makes it easy. I always send my customers over to the specials tab. This is where they're going to get the most bang for their buck and save the most money. So let's say that I was helping a customer, I was placing some orders, and I needed to, build a bundle and place an order. So you're just going to add stuff to your cart just like you would anything else. See, Scentsy makes it as simple as possible. See, I filled my cart, add bundle to bag, and then you can either choose to continue shopping or go to bag. Now if you continue shopping, your bag's always going to be up there, so You can always click on it and it's going to take you to your cart, and then you would check out just like you would anywhere else. So that's a couple different ways that you can place an order. And if you're doing a bulk order, like let's say you have the in-person party, then gather all the orders. You've collected all the money. I go to orders and my open orders. I'm going to go to the party that I want to be under, so my launch event. And if you use edit orders, this is going to bring up your party information. So I've gathered all the in-person party orders. I've gathered all the money. I'm going to go in and enter everybody. So I will strongly recommend, if you have the guest's information, then use this button down here, add another guest. And what you're doing is you're going to put in the guest's information, like their name, and, put in their information, if you've got their address, phone number, and email. And then be able to add let's see if I can do this right quick just to pick something. Okay, so let's say I've added this guest. So the reason that I recommend doing this individually for the guests is because you're going to be able to go under that person's name and then search for the products they want. So let's say she wanted a couple mini fan diffusers. So it's going to go under her. And then when you're finished, finish this order, you're going to have her information already saved in your system under your contacts and under your Amy app. So it's going to help you in the future. So that's one way. Or under retail, you can just simply search all the products that the people have ordered and just kind of do one bulk order. But if you have time and want to help yourself for future, then do that, add the guest, and that way you don't have to go in and add their contact information later. You can kind of do it as they go, and when the order comes, you have questions, you can go back and look and say, oh, Miss Amy ordered 2 mini fan diffusers. It'll be in your product history. So, and then once you've entered all the information that you need to, if it's above $200, then you are going to see rewards. So let's do this. We're at 150. So see, once you add everybody's orders in, it's going to tally it up. And if it's above that $200, then it will give you your party rewards. So just by doing that, I added all the orders. This host has $24 in free products and 1 half off item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here, the party summary. And the host is going to be able to tell me what they want to use with their rewards. So under host credit, whatever he or she wants to get. So let's say she got, and you can use, you can get bundles, things like that. So let's say she wanted to get the Classic Clean bundle. So you just put the cents in that the host told you. And when you add that, it's automatically going to subtract it for you and let you know they earned 24 and they spent 25. So it will break it all down for you and let you know the host has an overage of $1. And then you do the same with the half price item. You enter whatever they want. Now I will tell you, any product under $85 takes 1 half off to get that at half price. If the product is give or take $85 to $190, then it takes 2 half offs to get that product at half price. So for example, the diffusers, they're $140, $150. You would need 2 half offs in this area in order to get that half price. And then if a product is above $190, it takes 3 half offs to get it at half price. So for example, if a host wanted the air purifier at half price, then they would need 3 of these half offs to get that at half price. But let's see. Let's say she is loving the cleaning products. So see, you enter the product she wants, and then you're going to pay half price. And like I said, they broke it down here. The overage is $1, half price is $5. So they make it as simple as possible. Once you've used the rewards, then for the host, I will tell you a secret with each. It's not really a secret, but just keep this in mind, that with every party you close, there is always a perpetual party reward. And what that is basically a free half off that Scentsy gives us with every party that qualifies. So you can use this in several different ways. You can use this, let's say you have a great host, she went above and beyond, did a wonderful party, you want to spoil her, give her a half price item. Then either A, that's an extra half price item she can use, or B, you can surprise her and you can pay half price for something and give that to her. If you did a personal special where you said, hey, if you host a party this month, I'll give you a counter clean for free, you can put that in the perpetual party reward and only be paying half off, but it's free to your host. I also use it to get parties booked in the future. So this host, I say, if you have a family and friend that wants to host a party next month with me, I'll give you an extra half price item. So she's trying to talk her family and friends into hosting a party so she can earn another reward. So you can use it kind of any way you want to. If it's your party, or you need things for your business, I tend to get scent circles so that way I can mail them out and spoil my customers. So I tend to add the bundle of 6 scent circles, whatever scents I want to get, but I add those and only pay half price for them. So it's saving me money. But once a party qualifies, you always have that perpetual party reward. So just use it at your discretion, whatever you want, for your host, for you, for a guest that was in the party, anything like that. So just keep that in mind. And then you can check out. And once you go to check out, you'll fill in the information and have it shipped either, if your host is far away, I have the stuff shipped directly to her or him. If they're local to me, I always have the product shipped to me so I can put my personal touch on it, bag it up cute, add any extra scents or some flyers that you have or anything like that, and then get it to them so that way you can make it extra special. Let's see if I've touched everything. So, and then under, so let's say you've placed your order with your party and you want to track it. If you go under that orders and order history, then you would be able to see your last orders and be able to track whether they've posted or printed or shipped, and keep an eye on it that way. So that way you can keep your host updated. But I hope this has been helpful as far as everything parties. If you have any individual questions, just reach out and let me know. But there's a ton of training on Scentsy, on your website, on your workstation. And then Facebook groups are amazing, but I just wanted to kind of give you my personal tips and walk through it right quick. But hope everybody has a good day. Bye.